Hi everyone, welcome to PropBudgets. If you're new here, my name is Hannah, and if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. In today's video, we are going to be doing our cash stuffing for the second week of January. So if that's something that sounds interesting to you, then please keep on watching. Hi everyone, happy Friday. Hope you're having a great day today. Today we are going to be cash stuffing a total of $1,036. So let me just get the money out real quick. I put my my cash stuffing and my mini Mondays cash in the same thing, so sometimes they get mixed up, but I think this is good. I think this is all the cash stuffing money. So let's go ahead and give this a quick count and hope that it is 1036. So we have 1, 2, 3, 400, 51, 52, 50, 250, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, so 240, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, $70, 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, $75 and 1. So 1036 is what we have. We're getting better at this, you guys. We haven't made any mistakes recently, so that's fun. So I did review our finances going into 2026, and I changed some things, or at least like I have some proposed changes. Me and my husband will have a financial meeting, I think this weekend, and then we can talk about things that we like about the new budget, things that we don't like, and just some goals and stuff like that. I think for 2025 we started out pretty strong and made a lot of extra debt payments. However, as the year went on and things kept popping up, it became increasingly harder to make progress in our debt repayment journey, and that's just something that we really want to prioritize this year, because it feels like we're not really moving in terms of our finances, or there's no progress that we're happy with. So yeah, so I did decide to change some stuff around, and then we'll have a meeting about it this weekend. But until then, let's go ahead and get started with our variable expenses binder. I did overspend a lot for groceries this week just because we ran out of a lot of the food items, but I did buy kind of packs of things, so this coming week theoretically we shouldn't need to buy as much, because we'll have a lot of kind of leftover ingredients. But I'm going to do $200 in groceries anyways, and then whatever is rollover will go to Costco next week when we do our budget closeout. So $200 in groceries. Costco is getting skipped. Gas has $25 right now, but we'll add $70, and I decided I'm just gonna roll this over to next week. So now we have 50, 70, 90, 95 in gas. And I did put my envelopes through the laminator, the ones that were peeling off, so hopefully they stay intact. But eating out is getting $100. Next up is drinks, and drinks is getting its usual 20. Hubby is getting 40. So this is one of the changes that we decided to make for this coming year. Typically we get $50 each this year. Typically we get $50 each. I don't know what I'm talking about. Hold on. Pause. Typically we get $50 each week. But we decided to knock it down to $40 each, and then whatever is extra we'll put towards vacation, so that we can actually get the ball rolling on that one. But yeah, that's kind of the thing that we decided to do, which I'm totally fine with. So hubby currently has 51, or so I'm struggling, you guys. Okay, so hubby, his leftover from last week is 50, 100, 105, 6, 7, 8, 9. So $109, and he's getting $40. So 20 and 40. So now he has 50, 100, 20, 40, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 149 for hubby. It's a struggle out here, you guys. I opted for a hot chocolate instead of caffeine this morning. So yeah. Biscuit and Ace. This is also kind of a new budget for them. So they typically get $10 a week, but that is just enough for their food and really not much else. So we're doing 15 instead weekly for them, and hopefully that works out so that we can slowly save up for something. Right now, I really want to get them, what is it called? A cat bed, like an electric cat bed, so that they're warm throughout the night, because it is pretty cold here now. So I think it'll help. So our home is getting $5. And it has 15 right now, and now has 10, 15, $20 in our home. And that is it for our variable expenses binder. Let's move on to my personal binder. So there are a little bit of changes here and there with this one. So I think I decided to break mine up into 10, 20, and then 5, 10, 15, 20. So $40 in total. Let me just make sure. 10, 25, 35, 40. Cool. And we're gonna kind of stuff this a little backwards. So I'm gonna go over to subscriptions first, and I'll talk a little bit about what's going on. So my current fixation right now are subscription boxes. I haven't ordered one yet, but one of the goals that I have for myself going into 2026 is I want to go back to the gym more regularly. So I made a deal with myself that if I go to the gym at least 3 to 4 times a week, so roughly every other day, and I do that for an entire month, I am able to, or I'm allowing myself to order a subscription box for the month after. So I want to start funding subscriptions for that, just in case, you know, I finish my goals. So hopefully this works out for me. I really like the reward system to kind of encourage you to form healthy habits. So I think I'm doing $15 in subscriptions. I'm going to try and do $15 a week for this one. So this one currently has 13 for my Kindle, which I am still on the free trial. So I think my free trial ends maybe February, I'm not sure, or maybe later this month, I don't know. But in subscriptions, we now have 10, 25, 26, 7, 8, so $28 in subscriptions. And I think a lot of the boxes that I am kind of interested in are in the $40 to $50 range. They're typically like self-care boxes, which is something that I'm really into right now. All right, so let's see. I'm gonna do $5 and treat myself. So treat myself now has $5, $10, $11, $12, $13. And then for a wish list, I'm gonna do $10. So this one has 71 right now. So now it has 50, 70, 80, 81. And then beauty and self-care, I don't really need anything for that right now. We stuff subscriptions, and then advent calendar, let's put 5. So it has 10, now it has 15. And I honestly just kind of do this on the spot. So now I have an extra $5 that I think I'm just gonna put in treat myself. So 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, $18 and treat myself. Right, so that is it for the personal binder. Okay, next up is going to be our high priority binder. Okay, so let's get started with our annual subs. This one is getting $5 and is currently saving up for a Costco membership for $130 due in July. So $20, $30, $5, $40, $5 in annual subs. Car registration is getting $5, which is currently saving up for my car registration for about $100 due in August. $20, $25, $30, $35, $40. Okay, and dental is going to be getting $5. So now it has 20, 25, 30, 35. Next up is school week. So I did move some money around off camera. So there's going to be some stuff here that's a little bit different. One of them being school weeks. I think this had less than before, but I moved some money into it. So this one is getting $150. So 150. So right now it has $1,000 in the high yield. 100, 2, 3, 4, 450, 5, 550, 6. So $1,610 so far in school weeks. And I think the goal that we set for this one is, I think, 1,700. So ignore this number here. This number isn't accurate anymore. But once we reach the 1,700, that is going to be enough for the school week coming in February. And then we'll start saving up for the school week coming in April. Tuition. I don't think I did anything with this one. Oh yeah. So last week for Mini Mondays, we finished $88 worth of challenges, and I rounded that up to 90. So this one is actually getting 90 today. Typically we don't stuff this. We stuff this through Mini Mondays, and then when we finish challenges for Mini Mondays, we transfer it on here. So we finished $88 last week and then rounded up is 90. So we currently have 100, 200 in the high yield, 50, 300, 320, 40, 60, 70, 75. So 375 in tuition so far. And this one, we don't really know the exact amount of how much it's going to be, but it's honestly between I want to say like 1,800 to 2,500, and we find out in August when it's due. Next one is Vision. So Vision is getting $5. So Vision now has 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. And I did have my eye appointment actually no, it was probably Monday. Yeah, it was Monday. And it's just one of those things where they put me back on drops and stuff, and it'll kind of help calm everything down. They said that it was ocular rosacea, so it's just one of those, I think it's kind of harmless but really annoying conditions. And yeah, I just have to be put on drops, which I'm hoping to pick up my drops later today. Today's a really nice day outside, so maybe everything will go according to plan. But I decided to take the money out from the medical envelope for that one, because since the year reset, so did the deductibles and stuff, which really sucks, but it's how insurance works, so it is what it is. Next up, we have car maintenance, which is getting its usual 40. So 20 and 40. Car maintenance now has 100, 200 to 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400. This really added up quite nicely. $400 in car maintenance, though the envelope is starting to get a bit thick. But medical is going to be getting, I'm trying to look at my sheet here, $50. So $50 for medical. So medical now has 150, 200 to 20, 40, 1, 2, so 242. And then we did submit our reimbursement form, and I think there's about maybe $300 and some dollars coming in the next couple weeks, which we will stuff back into here. Typically what we used to do before was that every time that came in, it would just become part of the income and it'll be distributed normally. However, we always found that our medical envelope was always lacking, so every time we get the reimbursement for the medical stuff, it'll go straight into the medical envelope so it can actually build up. So that's kind of our plan for it. Next up is pet emergency. This one got decreased from $20 to $10 because we do have pet insurance now, and then we also have I forget what card it was. I think it's called All Pet, and it's like one of those cards where you can have a 6-month interest-free payment. And I feel pretty comfortable with $10 a week for this one, given, you know, we have these things to fall back on just in case. So Pet Emergency now has $50, $70, $90, $100. Next up is Work Fund. Work Fund is getting $10. So Work Fund now has 20, 30, 40, 55, or sorry, hello, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, $60 in Work Fund. And then sick days is going to be getting some random number today, but just bear with me, $31 in sick days, so 20, 31. And I think at some point I'm probably going to sweep through all of my sinking funds binders and take out the $1 bill, so I only have like multiples of 5 and 10. Actually, multiples of 5, which 10 is a multiple. Okay, ignore me. Multiples of 5, so to make it easier for when we do condense. But that is it for our high priority binder. Next up is going to be our low priority. Let me just scroll here real quick. So Anniversary is getting $5. So Anniversary now has $10, $15, $20, $25, $30. Annual Fare is getting $5. So it now has 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I forgot to say, this is in August and our anniversary is in November. Birthdays is getting $5. Yes, $5 as well. So 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, which is officially enough for my mother-in-law's birthday present. So after this, we will be saving up for my sister-in-law's birthday present. Their birthdays are like 2 days away from each other. So just trying to get ahead in that. Next up is my birthday, and my birthday is getting $10. My birthday is next month. Wow, time flies. Oh my goodness. Okay, so next month is my birthday. So 10, 20, 30, 5, 40. And I think the goal for this one is just going to be $100. Okay, and hubby's birthday is going to get $5. His and I can't talk today. His is in September. So 10, 15, 20, 25, $30 in hubby's birthday. Vacation, this one is getting $40. We were hoping to get the hotels booked by March, but if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. But we're trying our best to do it in March. We decided, I mean, this is pretty, it's hard to say that it's concrete that it's going to happen, but right now we are thinking of going to Oregon. And if you guys haven't been to Oregon, Oregon is great in the sense that it doesn't have any like sales tax or anything like that. However, if you are visiting, if you are kind of like staying at a hotel, they do charge you tax as like, I think it's called like a transit tax or something like that. But there's like an additional tax, I think 13 point something% on hotel stays, which really sucks, but I get it, you know. So vacation now has 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 125. All right, and next up, Christmas. We are not going to sleep on Christmas this year because we have been pretty much every single year. We're going to save up for it. So Christmas now has 20, 25. Valentine's Day is fully funded, so we'll go over to Mother's Day, which is getting the last 5. And that is going to be it for this binder. This $50 will be going to our mini Mondays, which I will be filming either today or maybe later on, but this $50 will go towards our mini Mondays. And I just want to show you guys some new things that I might incorporate into my cash stuffing videos. I'm not too sure yet, but I just wanted to show you guys. So I did first of all, I ordered a new binder. This one is a white one, so I have kind of like a pastel deal going on here. But I did order this white binder, and I made these challenges here. It's like a $1 savings, $5 all the way up to $100. And this was something that I was hoping to use as my debt binder. So every time we have any rollover money, or we have anything that we're going to assign to debt repayment, would go into this binder. But part of me also thinks that I should just kind of make payments right away, because we have a really bad habit of borrowing from different sinking funds. So I feel like if I make the debt payment right away, then maybe, you know, it's the money's not there anymore. So yeah, I don't know, I'm kind of thinking about this one still. I'm not too sure if I want to do my debt repayment that way. But this one is actually our month ahead binder. So I took my old bills, what are these called? Bills dashboards from when I was cash stuffing my bills, and I decided to turn them into my month ahead binder. So some of these are fully funded already, so like car loan, electric, insurance, internet, phone, and that's about the ones that are fully funded. I still have rent, student loans, subscriptions, and union dues, and then once that's done, we'll be a month ahead, which is awesome. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys some of the new things that's kind of like going on in the background. I don't know if I'm gonna make them part of my cash stuffing videos yet, but yeah, just wanted to share. Anyways, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you like this video, and if you did like this video, please go ahead and give me a like and subscribe and comment down below and say hi. Other than that, thank you guys so much again, and I hope that you have a wonderful weekend and happy budgeting. Bye.